Empty Epsilon scenario writing, tweak comms, latest version for this video. In a recent test with someone other than myself, I noticed some weirdness in the comms routines. Let me show those to you. In order to do that, we will take the player ship, we're going to move him close to a freighter, and then we're going to create a GM freighter right next to him. And then eventually we'll compare the comms routines to both of those. First, let's take a look at the flagship comms. So we select the flagship, open comms, and let's look at the mission. It says destroy the Kraylor station, but if we look, we're supposed to destroy the Kraylor station and ships. So that's a problem. Now if we look at a standard friendly station, you notice it has that back button there. We'd like that back button to be available to our flagship as well. Let's compare no comms routine for that freighter. For this freighter, he's got the default comm routine. Why is that? And can we fix it? I think we can. Let's look at one more thing that I noticed. Our expert or research vessel, the comms were wonky there, as well as the fact that he's not orbiting like he should. That's because a line got deleted. Let's just show you that. So if we open comms, we get just the default. We wrote a special comms routine for the research vessel. That needs to be fixed. So first of all, let's go out to the construction environment and find the transports and put in the default comms for the transports so that they'll at least say something instead of no reply. That's just rude. All right, so the function that we're going to add is setCommsScript, and the default CommScript in Empty Epsilon is CommShip for ships, so comms_ship.lua. For the research vessel, we will just restore the line that was there before, order defend target the moon, and then set comms function, our comms research vessel. You got to be careful when you copy paste. Sometimes you overwrite stuff, and that's what happened there. So now let's go to the flagship, and the first add comms reply related to mission, I'm just going to paste in what I did outside of this video, and then we'll talk about what's there. So we still have the prompt, what is our mission? But then we set a variable primary mission with your mission is to destroy the Kraylor stations. We check the scenario settings, and if they're not easy, then we add that and ships to the primary mission. Then we say if we've got the distressed freighter message, then we need to add that to the primary mission. So we set comms message to the primary mission plus that extra string. If not, then we just put it in primary mission. That should take care of our mission permutations. The other thing we wanted to do was add a back button. That's pretty straightforward. Put in another add comms reply with back, and you specify the comms flagship function. Now you notice the back doesn't have a context. It's just inside the translation. That's used so often that we don't need a context for that. The translators know what that is. All right, let's test and see what happens. So we go out, we launch the scenario. We're going to turn off the weather for now because that could just be distracting. We'll get ourselves a ship. We'll do the same thing that we did to show you the problems, to show you that they're fixed. So we'll put the player ship over close to a freighter. We're going to create one from the GM screen. So these two freighters should both have default comms now since we put that out there. All right, so let's go be the ship. And the first thing we want to look at is the flagship comms to see if we have the appropriate messages there now. So select it, open comms. What is our mission? Kraylor station and ships. Hooray, that's good. And look, we have a back button. So we go to the other bit and we have a back button. Yay! Let's go check out the freighter comms now. No, not the station, the freighter comms. Yep. Okay. This freighter has default comms. And this freighter has default comms. Okay, the last thing we want to check is our research vessel comms with the specialist there. So let's get over close so we can talk to him. and we will contact him from relay. See, he's orbiting the moon. Got that fixed, so comms are likely to be fixed. Yep, there it is. No back button. Future enhancement.